you ain't so yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runners, grab your coffee.
Let's go. We here, Unc.
I like when you come up here mad, Chico. You can't look like an exhibit.
We about to pimp your ride. We about to pimp this show.
Ride about to get pimped. Boy, hey, man, y'all know what it is. It is the morning run. It is Big Dog Chico. It's yours truly, Uncle Neely. It's set, Chico. We got an NBA final set, and we also got royalty record sets by Shedeur. Right behind him was Travis. We're going to get into all of that and then some today. The Buffs are back in town. Strength and conditioning one is underway. Man, so much to get into, so much to unpack. But before we go in here, we got to start right here. How was Freaknik in Hawaii?
Man, I don't even know if we should start there. Maybe we should recap what went on last week with our guests, but we'll just go right here. Very disappointing, as right before I was getting ready to head down there, I looked at the Instagram and it said canceled. They shut us down, y'all.
No collard greens for Chico?
None. I could have driven and gotten some a little bit further, but by that time I was already disappointed and mad, and I just.
No, I get the feeling, man. When you get your mouth fixed or something, and then it just changed everything.
I had my whole day set up around it. I was gonna go fishing, then I was gonna drive over there, on the way home, and it just didn't work out like that. So I did go fishing. We caught some fish and ate there, but I didn't get the collard greens, cornbread, macaroni and cheese, black-eyed peas, and fried chicken.
Yeah, man, my heart goes out to you, bro. I wanted you to have all that. I want you to get some yams and,
Did you make it to Johnny T's? Because you can go right around the corner and get you some.
I had to be honest with you, Chico. You remember Friday? What a great show we had Friday. Well, an exceptional show we had Friday because we be on our own timeline. We got out here a little late on the show, and I did not make it to Catfish and Spaghetti Day at Johnny T's.
Oh, you tripping?
Yeah, we both missed.
That's like people be saying, Chico, so you ain't go to the beach today? The beach right there. How you ain't go to the beach today? How you ain't go to Johnny T's today?
Show went long, man. Lunch be over at 2, Chico. The show went about 1:40 my time.
I would have got up and dipped out, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Bees like that sometimes. I might as well come straight to you. There ain't no need for me lying. Y'all know what it is. It's the morning run, TMR Live. Shout out to a Cowboy Coat. Shout out to Goonsville Clothing. Also, shout out to uncandchico.myshopify.com is where you need to go and get you some merch. Get you some merch right now to support the channel, the brand, and everything that we're doing over here on the Pregame Network. Unc,
yo,
you got some shout outs before we get going?
Man, I love some shout outs, man. Shout out to the great state of Mississippi. Today is June 1st, 601. And when you old school like me, Chico, you remember Mississippi didn't have but one area code. And that was 601. 601, the original area code. I still reside in 601. It's June 1st, 601. There's a lot of events taking place all over Mississippi Day, all over this past weekend as well. So look, man, get your lighters in the air. Blaze one for the nation. Smoke one for the sip, baby. Get you something to lean on and get some lean in you. And we're going to do it for the dirty third coast. Shout out to Mississippi.
That's right.
I put a clip up this morning on the pregame ground when Big Crit came to see Coach Prime.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped a big Crit fell through there.
Shout out to Big Crit, man. How do you approach him? Do you, what's up, Mississippian or fellow Mississippian or Mississippi native here? Or how you approach him to let him know that you from Mississippi too?
We made eye contact and I extended that right hand of fellowship, as they call it at church. I said, "Oh man, country is what country does. In my crooked letter, who you don't do it better." Let's get it, dog. It's country shit.
Let me stop egging you on, dog.
That's all you do. That's all you do. You only have to egg it much. You just give me a little tap, just a little.
Yeah, he go all the way.
And I want to do it.
Oh man, 420 Mo said, "Kush ready, Unc." Oh now.
Oh yeah, 420 Mo. Shout out 420.
Hey, so
we still got to get that beat battle between 420 Mo and Big Beach Franklin, baby.
That'll be dope. Right here live.
That'll be dope. Beats.
Yeah. But all right, so the show Friday, we had a good show Friday that you said went long. Had a special guest on there, former or forever buff, should I say, Jay-Sean Sykes joined the show. Big Sykes, Lou, hey, put him, yeah.
All eyes on me, and it was
Well, he
all
came
eyes on
on,
me.
yeah, came on, gave some good insights. What's your takeaway on it after sleeping on it on the weekend, so to speak, and seeing how it circulated and percolated through the internet?
I thought, man, when I say this, Chico, I'm saying it on your behalf. I'm
Okay.
saying it on his behalf. I'm saying it on my behalf because it took all three for this to happen. And I add in Andre Gerard, Coach Dre, legendary buff, Dallas Cowboys, to help foster it and make it happen. I mean, sometimes, man, people just have to talk and come to an understanding that we can disagree without being disagreeable.
Yeah.
And that we're really not as far apart as we thought. And I thought on his part, it was very magnanimous, twofold, to say, hey, I look at teammates. I don't know how they do it, but I look at teammates as my brothers, and my brothers called and asked, I come on the show? And I went on there half-cocked without a lot of information, and the show had a particular agenda that I wasn't aware of, and I want to apologize for all that, particularly the part about the lack of California recruiting. All I had to do was Google it. So I thought it was very big of him to do that, and also of us to say, hey, man, you have to understand as well, our response was to what you said.
Mm-hmm.
And whether that was chopped up, copped up, split up, edited, whatever, we all in this thing together. But what I loved about it, man, was like just plain and simple, three brothers, black guys. Said, look, man, what we argue about, dog? Let's talk. Shout out to Andre Gerard for being the impetus for getting that going.
And anything else? There was another conversation had, or no need to talk about that? Or?
Oh no, we can talk about it. There was a follow up. Coach Prime himself watched that interview, and he hit me. I guess that was on Saturday. He hit me. Hey, man, get the brother on the phone, man. Let's talk. And so we had about a 40-minute conversation. Myself, Coach Prime, and Coach Sykes, and heard from Coach Prime himself on some of those key issues, such as alums coming back. Talked about some ideas on how it could work, but also understanding that has not been on Coach Prime blocking that or not making it happen. So it was a very, very good conversation. And it's going to lead to more conversations between the coaches, Coach Prime, the coaching staff, the athletic administration, and former players. But understanding that it's a two-way street. Communication works both ways. Support works both ways.
Yeah. Well, I think that's hey man, when the doors of that communication is open, who knows what can come from it now. I'm sure in the conversation that Jay Sean and other alumni, as he can relay it to him, I would think that they can understand more now how Coach Prime thinks and what's going on at CU. From a former player's perspective, most guys feel like, I should be able to come back to my school. I should be able to do this. And a lot of times you are able to if you know who to reach out to and how to reach out. You know what I mean? And maybe a lot of because it's fact.
I want you to slow down on something.
Okay.
I want you to slow down on something because the people need to hear this because it's more than just football right there, Chico. This is life. And it's amazing how who and how use the same three letters. You got to not only know who to reach out to, you got to know how to talk to people. You got to, everything is done. The pimp game say this, Chico, everything is done on the approach.
That's a fact.
It's how you walk to, it's how you step to them now.
Yeah.
Everything is on the approach. And so knowing who to talk to and then how to talk to that person gives you a long way in life.
Yeah. That's a fact. You can't be showing up like, hey, man, this is supposed to happen. This is what's going to happen. And this is what I need. I need them sideline. You know what I mean? Not saying that anybody did that, but
no, I'm not saying at all. But we have a worldwide problem of a sense of entitlement. That for most part, people think they are owed more than what they're actually owed. And so, that takes some massaging of egos and lessening of egos. And you have to understand there's limited space at events. And then there's a lot of people, man, you can get the sideline pass, but you need to buy the ticket to the game because it's the ticket to the game that gets you in the venue.
That's right. Well,
all in all, man, I thought it was a very good conversation on Friday. I thought it was a very good follow-up conversation over the weekend as well. And I think some more doors will be open and more things to come from it. Particularly, Chico, one thing that happened in that conversation, Coach Prime has talked publicly ad nauseum. That means a hell of a lot about why he doesn't sit on couches to recruit. And that's one of the things Sykes want to talk about. And I think hearing Coach Prime himself walk him through it, the do's, the don'ts, the whys, the why nots, he's going to be able to go back and share with people like, man, the game done changed, though.
Yes.
This is not 1995. This is 2026. Right. And
it
ain't going back.
As a matter of fact, it's probably going to go even further that way with with these super leagues they're talking about that could be forming and the pay for the players. You see the salary, I guess you could say salary cap of some of these teams I saw online, $147 million. You got each player at each position. If you go position by position, you got players getting paid six figures in some cases. Man, making some real money, dog. You can't go back at this point. What?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Unc, we got some breaking news that just popped up.
I see that because it's on my screen now.
Yes, indeed. We had Coach Sapp on. We just released that video, and we asked Coach Sapp about should Myles Garrett be looking to get traded from Cleveland. And hell, of course, Sapp had his answer, but it looked like that has happened since we've been on this live show right here. Let's see if we can pull something up live.
Browns-Rams finalizing Myles Garrett blockbuster trade. The Cleveland Browns are finalizing a trade that will send two-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams for two-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round draft pick, and other draft compensation that is still being negotiated.
Yes, indeed. Verse, born in Dayton, Ohio, now returning home to play and help replace the Browns legend moving to Los Angeles. Hey, man. Hey. Any draft picks connected to this?
It said first round draft pick and other draft compensation still being worked out.
Okay.
So what they have is a spirit of agreement, and we're gonna work out the details.
Okay.
Whether those give me 2/3 or 3/4, but no, the package is gonna be bigger than that.
Let me know what y'all thinking in the chat right now. Bombshell. This is major. What just happened? I figured something was gonna happen as we was getting ready to start this show. Myles Garrett traded to the LA Rams. Man, what could this be for the Cleveland Browns moving forward? What is this telling the team out there? You go
y'all
get
y'all can get mad at me.
Here we go.
Y'all know, just go ahead and break yourself. Y'all can get mad at me.
What are we gonna get mad about? Go ahead. Let us know. Break it down.
And I don't mean to compare these two people. I by no means are trying to compare Myles Garrett and a Jordan Seaton. I'm comparing situations. I'm comparing the goals. I'm comparing what you have to try to accomplish. The fact of the matter is, to win that division, you don't have to have the two-time defensive player of the year on your team to do that. You do have to have a pass rush, a sustainable pass rush. And so you're giving up a major something in Myles Garrett to get a whole bunch of other pieces that in aggregate actually make you a better team.
There you go.
And so what I see is you bring in Verse, team just got a little younger, bring in an Ohio guy, fan base got a little more, oomph behind him now. And you got somebody that can play and get long in the tooth on the defense side of the ball with Shedeur on the offense side of the ball versus having at some point in the timeline, Myles was going to be gone because he's older than Shedeur anyway.
Yeah.
Now you create a situation. You got a guy on both sides of the ball that can lead this thing for years to come, and they bring to the table. And I just say again, like when everybody was saying, a shot at my guy Jordan Seaton, this is not no shot at him. That's my dude, still my dude. We got a secret handshake and everything. You don't have to have the best tackle to win the Big 12. You just have to have a tackle that can hold off most of the defensive ends they're going to face.
Yeah.
And so, you lost something, right? And there's no doubt about that. The same thing in this situation. You're losing the 2-time defensive player of the year. You're losing Myles Garrett. Shout out to him. All that he is and going to be for the Rams. But it ain't like you going from Myles Garrett to Neely.
Not at all. You getting a former Pro Bowler, a guy who can put up similar type numbers actually, but he's from the area. He's probably going to want to be there more than likely. You know, you could see him re-signing there to stay there for years to come. Just for comparison, last season, 11 and a half sacks for Verse. He has 66 total tackles. Young player, a lot of energy, like you said, can be there for years. If the trade is Verse plus that first rounder, and you can add some more picks, of course, Cleveland's is getting better right here. Like you said, they're getting younger. And if you're trying to win for the future and set yourself up for the future, the Browns will make the right move. And the Rams are doing the right thing if they're trying to win the Super Bowl. They got an aging quarterback and a team that the window is open right now. So I think they made the right move. And once again, shout out to Andrew Berry for striking while the iron is hot. You know, you had these contract situations that was negotiated a couple years ago for Myles Garrett after the June 1st date that he can have that window to be traded without any, I guess you could say extensive penalties for the Browns. So now they bring in a younger player and they get younger or move forward for the future with Shedeur Sanders at quarterback also. So I like this move for the Browns, especially on the defensive side.
I totally love it, man. It's like your team got younger.
They did.
And here's the thing about athletic prowess. It's like the life cycle of a light bulb. Yeah, it's going to apex and be bright, but all of a sudden it starts to dim as time goes on. And that's no shot at Garrett. That's just letting you know his peaks is peaking. What's next is the slide versus peaks are in front of him, just like Shedeur's. And then you get to pick up. What did we say at the end of the season last year? We were trying to identify what Cleveland needed. Hell, they need everything. Now, you can prioritize those needs, and they went out and got that in the draft. They got a receiver weapon. They got some protection for Shedeur. I get that. But as a team, they really needed everything.
Yeah.
And so by picking up this player and picks, now you get you some everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that everything gets to age with your quarterback and get better with your quarterback instead of getting 2 or 3 years down the road and be like, oh, man, our defense is old now and our offense is just not clicking. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Now you're in a position to do like my Cowboys did in the 90s. Everybody peaking at the same time. And that's how Super Bowls happen.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
You add on another guy, man. Like you said, just a younger guy that has that energy right there. Bring in that draft pick, and you've seen what the team has done with those draft picks in the last couple of years. They've seemed like they've hit on damn near every one. Everybody been producing. So you're right, man. It sets them up and also gives them that window of you're still trying to find out what we're going to do at the quarterback position. At least you want to get that cleared away, right? And this is buying you a little bit more time, I feel, with that, because this defense is going to be set for years to come. I think when you add in Verse, he's going to re-sign, and you have the young guys around him. Hey, man, this is new look Cleveland Browns. We can say it right now. It's official. It's a new look Cleveland Browns.
Without regard to what happens this offseason with the Cleveland quarterback situation, Shedeur is still the quarterback of the future there.
Yeah.
And this is a defensive move for the future there. You know, and so it's still, no matter which way you cut the cheese, it still works out. And so I don't have a big issue with it. A lot of times people, oh, man, how you lose your big name like that? Man, you got to look
it was time.
Did the team get better?
Right. Look at where the team is going. Look where Miles' career is going. Last year, doing all he could set the sack record. And I just feel like, it's like a marriage or something, or a relationship, should I say. You're kind of growing and going and trending in different directions. By the time we feel at least the Browns are projected to be Super Bowl contenders, Miles will probably be on his way out anyway, or already gone anyway. So you bring in this kid here some people would say a poor man's Myles Garrett, but or a young man Myles Garrett, but great move, man. Just
I
overall,
love it.
I
I don't have
applaud you guys.
an issue with it, man. I don't have an issue with it. And
No.
then you bring in an Ohio guy and tell you what it mirrors, man. It mirrors our next item when we talk about Shedeur in the 17 million in royalties.
Yeah.
And one thing we got to understand about that deal, Chico, is this. That ain't counting all his money. That's just the money that comes through the NFL.
Right.
And it's licensing. So Shedeur Sanders, if you've been on the rock this weekend or maybe a Freaknik, his salary from the Browns is $3 million, but his royalties that came through NFL merchandise and et cetera, a record-setting $17.7 million. And Chico, I tell people all the time, there's two things folks don't lie about: where they spend their money and where they spend their time. I hear with my eyes, Chico. I'm looking at it. What your mouth say, where your feet at. And I see feet in them stadiums, and feet is attached to asses, and I see 12 and not going to see 2 jerseys in the stands.
Definitely going to see that.
$17.7 million in NFL royalties. And again, that ain't counting Nikes and Gatorades and whoever else. This is NFL licensing royalties. Yeah, right. They ain't counting all that. So here is one man, as in the ownership, we'll lump them all together, says Shedeur is a quarterback and only worth only $1.3 million a year to us. But the people said, and the people that spoke, the people said he worth 17.7.
Mm-hmm.
And the people finna be right, because that 17.7 finna get behind that center and gonna go to about 28.6.
He ain't lying.
Because just think how much more shit they'd have sold if he was playing.
Oh my gosh. And when he start playing and start winning and
had some highlights. Yeah, come on, man.
My goodness gracious. 17.7. I think, what was that? The highest since Tom Brady?
The highest ever.
Goodness gracious.
And Travis came in behind.
And Travis right there.
Travis as well. Punchline is, man, play for prime, get your numbers up.
Play for prime and get your numbers up. You feel me? You got to do numbers. Are you doing numbers? If you doing numbers like these guys are, because numbers don't lie, racks don't lie either, go to unclechico.myshopify.com and get you some. That's some merch, that is. Shameless plug. What? Hey, Trav doing this damn thing. Shedeur doing this thing. Shout out to Teteroy McMillan also. Nalo representing out here from Hawaii. Travis and Teteroy went against each other in the Polynesian Bowl too.
Can I tell you something else these two brothers got in common on that screen right there, Chico, in the middle?
What's that?
Little known history, little known fun fact. You know, and I say back in the day, it make it sound like it was 15 years ago, but college football and the budgeting process for NIL and collectives and all that changed. It has changed so much in the last 5 years, and it changes every 5 months. All these changes seem like 20 years ago. But do you realize when those two apex predators, as I would call them, were at their apex, their zenith in Colorado, do you know what they had in common?
What's that?
Neither one of them took the school's NIL collective money. They said, "No, man, let the other guys split that up.
Yeah,
we got enough coming in from outside. Like, we don't need that. I don't want to put something extra in my pocket, and it hurt us being able to build a team. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna get it from Gatorade or somewhere else. So no, y'all take me off of the Colorado collective NIL budget. I don't want none of them. Neither Travis nor Shedeur took a dime.
Man, that's huge. Commendable for them. Teammates gotta love it. Teammates benefited from that. The team benefited from that. Man.
Yeah, just think how that trickles down to a guy like Mata. No, and this is no shade to Mata, but you know, kickers ain't getting $1.5 million. And so the difference between a kicker being able to get, say, $35,000, and because you didn't take none off the top, getting $75,000, I'm making those numbers up. That's huge. But look at them now. Selfless team guys. And people see that and people love them, even if you don't know them anymore. You know the chairman and General Mills. That's from American Gangster. That's a quote.
That's right. And then Travis' number's going to go up again too, because he got hurt last year. Once he continued to be on this field, man, and ball out, get these picks this year, get some touchdowns. What? Jacksonville mess around, start winning.
You want to keep it 100, Chico?
Keep it 100 done. That's what we do.
Keep it 100. That's 17.7 and that 12. That was off of pre-draft, draft, and summer workout hype.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of them did in the football season what they're remotely capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
So when you give them a season and they're actually out there playing and doing highlight reels and winning games, et cetera, what you think the number's going to be next year?
Going crazy.
And that's just their portions of it. You know, the teams get a portion too, right?
Right.
The league get a portion too, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying something or accusing by something, but Chico, just like people can collude to do you wrong, people can collude to do you right too. You better believe them phones ringing saying, "Hey man, we might want to play them jokers, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, have we thought about what we would have if he played more than 5 games?
Yeah. Because you getting money. It's a business decision also. God, dang, that's a lot of loot, dog. You saw I was watching last night. Shout out to Stud Steele from Jackson State, who's doing the camera work and things with Shedeur and Shiloh. I watched the clip from them last night. They were in Miami and the cars got towed, right? And they went to the tow shop to get the cars back and to see how much it was. There's a meme floating around now though of Shedeur reacting to the price of the tow company that they're charging. He's reacting to it, and he reacted just like you, I, or anybody else who doesn't have $17.7 million reacted to it.
It's like you're supposed to react the rest of your life. I don't care what you got in the bank. Something ain't supposed to cost more than it's supposed to cost.
Thank you.
If I got $1 million, that don't mean I'm going to pay $1 million for a gallon of milk.
Right. And I was thinking like maybe Stud or somebody else who probably would have been less known than Shedeur walking up there. Maybe they should have went up there because some people will see a superstar or a celebrity and they'll put that tax on there. You know, like you said, the prime tax, they'll put that tax on there. They'll put that Shedeur or celebrity or face tax on there.
Man, I've had to do that with Coach Prime. I ain't finna get into specifics, but I've made some calls on his behalf to get a price quote for me.
Right.
Because I know if they know it's him, they know he got it, all of a sudden the price go up.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
So damn, dog food $5 for me, $50 for him.
Come on, man, you got it. Come on, what you got my pockets for? What you doing? Give me the price that it costs, dog.
Like my granddaddy once told me, Chico, and I saw you out there fishing this weekend, so you're gonna like this one. Can't catch no fish watching my line.
Tell granddad.
You need to watch you're here watching what's going on in my pockets. That's why you watch your pockets.
He ain't never lied with that one. He ain't never lied with that one. That's so factual and actual. I sitting over there fishing. I see I've been out there an hour. Well, we've been out there an hour, haven't caught anything. These people come up 10 minutes. He done caught 5-10 fish over there. So hold up. I ain't watching your line, but I'm damn sure coming over there close to you.
No, you can't come to my spot either, Chico.
Hey, I was like, I know I'm breaking the fishing rule over here or something. I gotta be breaking the fishing rule.
Let me help you out, Chico, because it's much like you was like you was in the party business one time in your life.
Oh man.
You know, you got a VIP section and you got the dope boys or the local celeb, the VIP.
Yeah.
That little walk area to the VIP, you got some jokers just standing like they might be with them, but
right there you go.
No, you can't fish over here though. You got fish over
would
there.
Have said something. What? I went over as soon as I got over there. I caught a couple of them too. I was like, they got to be just biting over here. It's not y'all doing anything special. It's just the area they're biting at. So you telling me I can't come over here?
You can't.
Who gonna stop me?
As big as you are to them, ain't nobody to stop it.
Oh man, that was so funny though. I'm just saying in my head,
but
you know how you go somewhere, but you don't face them. You kind of got your back turned to them.
They get big up.
Oh, I ain't know I was this close. My bad. I ain't know I was this close.
Oh, you wait up. I move. No, I moved. Okay, go on over there. You want to go move
I
over?
said, I got to be breaking the fishing rule, but I don't know it though. So I ain't breaking it if I don't know it, right? If somebody come over here and tell me, then that's something different. But until somebody come tell me, I need to catch these fish. I'm trying to catch, not fish, like Coach Prime say.
What you did was, it's 6 urinals, and ain't but 2 of us in the bathroom. You gonna come piss next to me?
That's so
Like, man,
totally.
if you don't take your ass to the furthest urinal possible.
So that's just men bathroom rules right there.
And ain't no sign. It ain't nothing nobody taught you. You just know. Man, don't piss right next to
Yeah, man,
nobody,
don't
man.
piss next to them. Same thing in the movie theater. You know, don't come sit next to me when it's open seat somewhere else. I would get up and move, or I'll say something to
I
you or
don't want
something.
restroom, and there was somebody pissing at every other urinal, which means whichever one I pick, I'm gonna be between 2 people. I wait
Yeah,
up.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Y'all know that backsplash ain't getting on my pants.
Come on, dog. Gracious. Oh my God.
Oh, that pissing with all that velocity. Where you think that spray coming back here?
All right, hold up. We got a transition. We done got off the rails a little bit, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All right, we got to talk about some NBA finals. All right.
You don't believe me?
First
Go in
of
there,
all,
piss with shorts on. You'll feel it.
no. Oh, now the worst? You want to know the worst?
What's the
Out here in
worst?
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the worst? Are you ready for it?
The people want to know the worst.
What do people wear out here about 95% of the time?
Oh, shorts and flip flops.
Slippers and flip flops, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, that's what I hate. Using the bathroom in a urinal.
The mist gotta fall.
I'd rather just go outside by the tree or something, dog. Goodness gracious. Ugh. That is
2 things that make you take a
disgusting.
shower over, Chico. Is that mist in your legs, or the shower curtain at the gym touching your back when you get out of the shower. I got to start out here.
You are grossing me out
That
today.
Spider-Man curtain get on you, you be like, ah!
I just got goosebumps right there, or whatever you call them. Yeah, right there.
Goosebumps from excitement. You okay?
Okay, well, must be non-incitement bumps then. What the hell you call those? How didn't Danny in the chat talk about with my big frame? How you gonna
Then Danny didn't know we lied.
You know what? We have to talk about the NBA finals coming up. We just talked about the Myles Garrett breaking news trade, Shedeur Sanders, big time money haul along with Travis Hunter. We got parity in the NBA to talk about. But before we even talk about any more sports, another breaking news out there. I know the runners might like this.
What you got?
I was disappointed last night. I was disappointed. I was hurt.
Last night.
I was taken aback. I was appalled. I couldn't believe it. It hurt my heart.
What they do last night?
Lord.
They
released a Diddy video.
Mama, no.
We got inside the freak offs, I
hadn't seen it, Chico.
Oh my gosh. 33 minutes, 40 minutes long.
33, 40.
But let me tell you, I probably ain't never seen no more disappointment in a long time. I haven't seen this much disappointment in a long time. From the person they hired being just unenthused, like just just like he didn't even want to be there.
The mix line.
Like I got whatever you want to call him.
Cameraman, or like who you said the person they hired. Which role?
Then the cameraman, I see why Diddy has been in front of the camera so many years and not behind it, because he's a terrible camera guy. He was playing camera guy, a director assistant, and all of a sudden you get a little shot of something that you didn't expect to see. You watching the Slayer and 50 Cent's baby mama do their thing, and then all of a sudden you see take that come across the screen. You're like, oh my gosh, why are you oiled up and butt naked?
See, was it like when Mike Tyson walked across there with his ass out?
You know, when Mike Tyson walked across, it was like a pit bull walking away.
I don't know what the show like.
It was like a pit bull walking away. All right, it was like a pit bull. When Diddy walked, it was like, what did he look like? He looked like I don't even know what to call it, what he looked like. It was just sad that my dog, who we've been loving all these years, loving the music and everything he's put out, to see him in this light. You ever been punched in the gut and you just do like this, you just feel deflated? I felt deflated. I felt deflated about 6 times. Huh?
Would it be fair to say you took this kind of personal?
I wasn't expecting to, but it seemed like I did. Like I didn't want to see Diddy Bop in that light.
Man, it really seemed like you taking this little
a pregnant snail, exactly what he looked like. Good one. Give me some more of what he looked like, guys.
Was he oiled up, Chico? Was he shiny?
Man, this Negro was glistening. And a couple of times he came in and it doused him with baby oil.
The dude?
No, Diddy, like he need more baby oil.
He doused the lady or the dude?
No, he did douse the lady, but the camera work was mostly on the dude. And I was wondering, like, bro, move down.
Well, the camera go where your eye go. So that's what he was looking.
And one time, this is what scared me. One time the camera was here, right? And then the dude stood up. So his head was out of the frame. I was like, nah, Diddy, if Diddy go up with the dude and don't stay with the woman, it's going to be a problem. Now, the camera didn't move, so I was kind of happy with that. But I was just watching, like, if he follows the guy, I see where your eyes going, Diddy. Like, damn, dog, I was so disappointed. And then all type of weird stuff started popping up on my timeline after that. I said, oh, damn, I still got Diddy in the search bar. I got to get that out of here because all type of stuff started popping up. But anyway, y'all go check that out. Let us know what y'all think. This is a damn sad case.
Read that Danny quote. What's your motivation, then? Research?
I said that it's mostly the dude in the shot, then, Danny. You really going to look for it now? He might not have a wide frame like me.
Yeah, I'm just wondering that based off your description, if we're going to take your description as honest, any dude that heard your description say, I can't wait to see it, I'm like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lying. But damn, dog.
But I am reminded, Chico.
I did skim through it now. I was trying to.
When you sat on that couch and said, so what we doing, would be your response.
Here's the question, though. Well, here's the thing, real quick. The last thing I'll say about it is I was disappointed in another thing, too, in the fact that, the freak house was hyped up to be some, extra freaky and sexual and, ooh, baby oil and, hired person and, ooh, sensual,
Yeah.
It was none of that, man. It was lame, bland. I ain't hear no music playing. I ain't see no smoke in the air. I ain't see no drinks.
Break nobody's spirits or cause nobody bubble to pop. But just to put it bluntly, man, ain't too many things you can do with a dick, Chico.
With a what? Hold up.
I mean, like, where all you gonna put it at? Like, you go run out of places.
Help me, please. Help me, please.
I mean, what y'all be expecting to happen?
I didn't know we was going there.
You gonna put it in a jar of mustard? Like, what they gonna do with it?
Talking about rolling away. Let me just.
I'm just saying, what was your expectations? Somebody wasn't all that. Like,
I was looking for a Diddy production. You ever seen Diddy? Any production that Diddy has done has been top notch. This right here was very disappointing.
Oh, you want a shiny suit, man? The rain falling.
I think I wanted something. Give me some glitters in the sky. Yeah, rain falling. Give me some mist in the air, smoke in the air.
I heard that. I heard that ninja slip too. That's classic.
Something. Man, it was. I could have put it like this. I could have put that performance on as far as the ambiance and everything.
Did that to my no music ain't watching. What the man supposed to? Oh, y'all wanted like the him and Mason Biggie coming out.
I wanted to see Diddy. It's kind of hard when you're not around. You know you're in heaven, smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. I wanted to see some. At one point, he did kind of come across the screen. I thought he was, but yeah.
So what we doing?
All right, man. Leave Diddy alone. Speaking of, Diddy, New York. We go to New York. How about that? Knickerbockers.
That's where the finals are going.
That's where the finals are going. Madison Square Garden. Going down in the most famous arena in the world and the mecca of basketball. Finally, the New York Knicks are back to the NBA Finals, and they're going to be facing off versus the San Antonio Spurs, the two teams that was in the finals in 1999.
And you know what I love about it, Chico?
Yes, sir.
Debbie Garcia, we're going to do that for you and the runners. We're going to bring it back. So we're doing shirt. We're going to bring it back. What I love about it, Chico, about this finals is not only the repeat of the 99 finals. Tim Duncan, first round pick, was 22 years old in his 22-year life, whether his birthday coming yet. And Wemby, first round pick in his 22nd year life. And it's the Spurs versus the Knicks. Now, 1999, y'all got to remember that was that shortened season. I'm showing my age, this gray hair. That was that shortened season with the lockout stuff, so it was only a 50-game season. And I think the Spurs might have won that 4-1 if it wasn't the sweep. This one will be a little different, Chico. They played all 82 games this year. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Looking forward to seeing game one. Again, that whole conversation again about rest versus rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole conversation about the Knicks and all that they've done this playoffs, and you really can't take nothing away from them. You can't say, oh, it was just the Hawks. Oh, it was just the 76ers. Oh, it was just – you can't say none of that. They manhandled everybody they played. Now it's going to be interesting to see will they do that to Wemby, Chico.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting series. You got these young guys around Wemby and Castle, Vassell, Fox, and Harper, who's been playing well. They almost gave the game away at the end with those turnovers.
Tried a couple times.
Yeah, just untimely turnovers that was, just came out of nowhere. But other than that, they fixed those problems. They're going to present a issue for the Knicks to get them a championship this season. Now, you look back at the 99 series where the Spurs won, of course, 4-1. Tim Duncan and the guys around him. It kind of mirrors this team, too, with the guys around Wemby. But the Knicks present several guys who can play some hellified defense and kind of keep those young guys at bay, those guards and stuff. Possibly keep them off the offensive glass, because that was the difference, I think, in the OKC game in series. They were attacking that offensive glass, getting second chance points, and putbacks, easy baskets, man. I think they took advantage of Jay Will not playing most of that series. Shea was very, very tired. If they can take that MO to New York, right, and make Brunson beat them while neutralizing the other guys, the Spurs will have a chance. But the Knicks, I think, are poised to win their first championship since when? Since I can say
70-something.
70-something. I think, all right, man, it's time for the Knicks to win. It's time for the city to go crazy. But can I bet against the alien again? I had to go with the Spurs last series because I had to go with OKC because you took the Spurs before I could last series.
Do that.
Yeah,
that was your choice.
Yeah, well, I don't know who I'm going with this series. I know it's an even matchup.
Look, I'm not going to make my prediction yet either. We're going to do that on the Wednesday show before game one because I still got some analytics to go through. I got to look at some averages and similar defenses. I'm not just doing this willy-nilly. But I will say this going into it, this ain't the Spurs of 1999 and this ain't the Knicks of 1999, but it makes for a good sports conversation. We got to look back. That Knicks team was pretty injured. Patrick Ewing was injured. Spreewell was hobbling. And like, damn, neither how you remember all that. Y'all got to remember back in the gap now, before the Grizzlies moved to Memphis, Knicks was my team.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks was my team. Ron Harper, man, come on, Knicks was my squad.
Yeah, Derek Harper.
Yeah, Derek Harper. My bad. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, got to get
it. Derek Harper. I just call him Stank because he always look like he smells something. The nose.
Yeah.
my bad. Stuttering Ron. I mean Derek Harper.
Yeah.
Knicks was my guy. And so I remember that series well. But when I look at this one, man, the well as Brunson has been playing, big body Brunson, I love his game. And I look at what they have faced to get there this playoffs. They haven't seen guard play like what the Spurs got either.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see. Hey, Cat, are you gonna go out there with Wemby? Or are you gonna do like they did and let Caruso, little man, try to handle him out there just to disrupt him? A lot of nuances to this game. I think game one, man, is going to be like a heavyweight, the first round of a heavyweight fight where jokers just filling each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe fourth quarter, you try to see who really going to win, because I don't care what game plan the New York Knicks have. You ain't seen a Wemby. This is
you ain't seen a Wemby.
And I don't care what game plan the Spurs have had. You ain't seen a big body Brunson.
Well, they faced each other in NBA Cup, huh? Yeah. Well, they faced each other in the NBA Cup. They went 1-1 during the regular season. The series is tied, but I think the X factor will be Cat Towns. What can he provide? Can Mitchell Robinson defend Wemby at all? Keep him off the glass some, like Hartenstein did, kind of be physical with him at certain points. But at the end of the day, I think his biggest contribution comes on the defensive side of the ball, and this might not even be a stat. It's not going to show up in the stat sheets. It's just the altering of the shots and the making them thinking about whether they want to shoot it or not. You've seen so many times in the OKC series where Shea or anybody get inside into the paint and get to where they're usually floated, and they'll just kick it out, pass it, try to get a different shot, because he alters those shots, man.
Several of those in Game 7.
Exactly. So if you have that going on while he's on the floor, that could be a problem for the Knicks, especially somebody like Brunson, who likes to get into that paint area and shoot those floaters or pull up right there. Kind of like the same type of game that Shea has. So, he could Wemby can provide that on the defensive side that can alter the offensive, chemistry and everything on the Knicks side.
Speaking of Shea, that's why I want to, spend my due diligence and my homework before I make my pick on Wednesday, because it was very easy, Chico, and I'm not trying to bail you out. I'm just saying facts. Very easy to pick OKC to win against the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals when you had the expectation that the SGA would be matching his season numbers. And he fell under his season numbers in 6 of the 7 games, maybe by 10 points even sometimes. Fell under his three-point accuracy, fell under his field goal percentage shooting. That's the difference maker, and so it's the same thing coming into this. What did happen in Game 7, I think, is interesting for the fan base out there. Probably shouldn't tell y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. The Spurs won and Wemby didn't score 25.
Yeah.
If that ball moves around like that and everybody getting touches in double digits,
you know what it is, man? Champagne, I'm talking, he pulling up. I'm talking about he got a hair trigger. He's not hesitating at all. He's hitting threes from long range. I like what De'Aaron Fox is providing. You know what? When I was watching the game, I was thinking about De'Aaron Fox. Remember back when he played Lonzo Ball at UCLA in the NCAA tournament, and how people were talking about Lonzo Ball was that guy? De'Aaron Fox had him on skates, took him to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
People forget about his game because he was lost in Sacramento for so damn long.
Yeah.
He's an X factor also, and he's going to be tough to guard for big body Brunson. 96 feet or the full length of the court. It's going to be tough, man.
So let me give you a nugget. Still ain't making my pick yet. That's Wednesday, y'all. Let me give y'all a nugget for the Knicks, and I said this going into the series against the 76ers, and said it going into the series against the Cavs. I think the Knicks are keenly aware. I think the Knicks are uber aware. I think the Knicks are definitely aware. Hey, dog, they're going to blow the hell out of this team up if we don't win this thing. And if we want to play together and stay together and give Mo this Villanova crew with this coaching staff and Cat from Kentucky and all this, because we are, unlike them guys in Houston, we actually appear to like working together and playing together.
Yeah.
We have to win this thing.
Yeah.
Because if we don't win this thing, this Villanova experiment and all these other pieces, everybody on the shopping block.
You know what? I don't think they should be on the shopping block to get to the finals like this.
You got to keep in mind the Knicks operate like Cleveland ownership.
Yeah,
they'll pull the damn trigger in a minute. And these fans been waiting this long, and to get right here and then don't get it all. Man, New York City, let me tell you what's going to happen regardless.
New York City.
Knicks win, y'all setting the garbage cans on fire. Knicks lose, you're setting the garbage cans on fire. Like, it's going to be litty in the
It's
city.
just going to be whether y'all going to be, doing it and jumping around and celebrating, or you're going to be doing it, jumping around, mad as hell, trying to burn the city down. So we'll see. They're this close for the first time since '99.
They're there.
And they're closer than they were in '99.
They went in '99. They were not favored.
Yeah.
They were not favored.
Yeah, as they should not be. But I think this right now, my heart says Knicks. My basketball brain says Spurs in 7. The Wemby factor.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll get those predictions though on Wednesday. Yeah. Shout out to Uncle Chico for never bending. Hold up. The knee and standing on it. Appreciate that, Tino. Oh no. Then Danny said that Unc is the person that. Hold up. Unc is the guy who had his homework done. Chico made sure he sat next to Unc when the test comes. Okay. All right. I'll take that. But let me ask this, though.
You have to be it, didn't it?
No, I'm asking everybody out there. Like, is one person smarter than the other? Because they taking different routes to get the. I'm trying to find out.
Tell you this. This girl I used to copy off in high school. She graduated about 2 people before me. In alphabetical order. She said, "Boy, you wouldn't even be here without me." I said, "Yet I'm here. Same place as you." Almost said the same thing. I had fun. It was working, so we both hit.
what we doing up in here?
What Robert Ory got about 7 rings?
He showed up to practice. He did his job, and when the ball came to him, he hit his shot.
Game. That's all I need.
And now he got rings and a nickname with it, Big Shot Bob. Shout out to Robert Horry out of Alabama.
So you feel me? I made it.
You say what you want to say. Ain't too much you can say. It's gonna hurt your dog right now. But let me see. City about to go crazy either way. But you know me, you got more coming, is what then Danny said. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
I love you. Then Danny, your wood still behind my head up there. Pause.
Wow. He keep it behind his head so he can put it on his mind later on. He's good. It's parity in the NBA. 8 years, 8 different champions.
This is the man who took 40 minutes to watch a 33-minute video because he kept. Hey, chat, y'all didn't hear. He said it's 40 minutes long because that's how long it took him to watch it because he kept pausing and zooming.
Yeah, I kept pausing and holding my heart like, not Diddy, no. Diddy, no, don't do it like that, Diddy. Why are you adjusting shit, Diddy? You have reduced yourself to a director's assistant on a homemade adult video. Why?
I guess when you got it all, you really have nothing.
Man, that is bull crap. Give me all of it. Let me show you how much I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I bet you it won't be nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna have a sound stage.
I'm gonna have. Listen, man. How are you in there?
Lines, Chico. You gotta know your lines.
How are you in there watching your girl / 50 Cent's baby mom get smashed out by somebody, and you Diddy now, and you don't even have or invite or hire another one, like a female version of what you hired for her? Why you didn't hire one for you? And you go over there and you do it with your Tootsie Roll with her. She might like Tootsie Roll, and your girl just happen to like bigger ones. And you know what? Let me stop.
Here come a whole new segment right here, y'all. I got to know this Chico.
Damn, did he?
Why could somebody got a baby with somebody that's like forever linking them? Like y'all keep saying, y'all won't even say her name. Y'all say 50 Cent baby mama. They like that. Was they together when she was filming the video?
Listen, man. Listen.
No, the answer is no.
Listen, I don't know. But is that 50 Cent's baby mom? Yes, that's a fact. I'm not making up my own facts though. I'm just saying. And 50 the one putting it all out there. Hell, we wouldn't know about the text. Probably his 50 didn't put it out there. We find out from 50.
Well, like Coach Brian said, we had him on there. You gotta be careful who you lay down and have kids with.
That's a fact. Let me say this, man. Recapping some more stuff. All right, so we recap when Jay Sean was on the show, and apologize to Prime, right?
Yeah.
A funny moment, but no worries. I thought I had it set up here. Let me see something.
Manny off today?
Manny off. You know what? I'm not gonna show everything. I'll just give her a shout out. Let me give a shout out. And I know your name now. I'm gonna give a shout out to Auntie Faye, who's breaking the huddle. That's her show. She's a new YouTuber. She recaps a lot of Coach Prime, Colorado, things of that nature. She had our clip on there on her show from last week, recapping it and talking about when Jay Sean was on and Coach Prime and giving her thoughts and her breakdown of it. But I just wanted to say that it's nothing big, but I don't know her. She don't know me. But you see, it says TMR right there, right? The Morning Royal Live right there, right?
She clipped it out.
No. She didn't do that. She kept that in. But when she said the name of the show, he was on Neely's show earlier, right? So she called it Neely's show the first time, which is fine. But then later on, she said, on Neely and Chico. Chico, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I'm like, how the hell you forget your dog name when it says it right there 18 times, dog? It's all good, though. All good, though. I said, I'm going to tell Neely this. I'm sure he going to love it. Let me see what his response is.
You have to get the response. Because much like David Ruffin said to the Temptations, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. I'm selling the tickets. I'm selling out the shows.
Boy, I cried laughing.
So here's what we're going to do Wednesday. Shout out to Auntie.
Look, now she going to come on the show.
And I'm going to say, good morning. This is Uncle Neely, and he is the one that run.
And the other guy. Yeah. Uncle Neely's show and the other dude.
Boy, you hell. Man, put the final graphic back up.
Look, I wasn't the only person that heard it, right? It was other people around. So they turned around when they heard, like, ain't that your show too?
It really is. It really is both of us. It really is both of us. Even Uncle and Chico is both of us. So like this is
boy, that was so funny, though. I'm like, damn, it says it right there. But you know what we're gonna do though, Unc? This is what I said I'm gonna do, because I see her, she wears hats on her show, right? And she wears like just the plain hats, right? I said, you know what? I usually don't do this, I might just send her the link, but I'm gonna send her a hat or two to wear on her show. You got to wear it now, but I'm gonna send you a hat or two to wear on your show. That way, you won't forget the names. Then
put tape over Chico and just say Unc and live.
That's when you gotta bring JJ on back again, comedian JJ. Chico, we're gonna bring you back as a guest. Chico, we're gonna bring you back as a guest. Don't worry about it.
Hey, that joker hopped on that so quick, man. You thought we were playing.
That was so funny, dog. Man, I gotta double check my grammar before sending. Now I gotta spend more money to explain myself. No wonder they flagged my car suspicious. Is what then Danny.
And Dan, we appreciate you today.
Much love, man. We appreciate anybody who sent us a super chat and support this show.
Absolutely.
Because that's what keeps us going.
The people who manage chats, the merch, the views, the sharing it, the retweeting it, the recommended up, man, the comments. Like after the show goes off live and people still making comments, man, all that matters.
Yep. We appreciate y'all, hey man, for the support and continued support. Always appreciate the runners out there. We got a shirt coming too called just gonna have runners on there. Or runner. Which one? Runner or runners? Which one y'all want? We need a runner shirt. With the college type font.
Yeah.
Let's have runners on there or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can represent no matter where you go out there in this world. Don't spend it all in one place. That's what my auntie used to tell us when she would send us to a mailbox. Oh, go check my mail. I'll give you a quarter. Don't spend it all in one place. Auntie, I'm doing you a favor. Keep your quarter.
Dickhead. That's what she should have said. And dickhead. That's who's on the show. Yeah. I watched 33-minute video for 40 minutes. Shout out to Renee Rady, man. 1999 Super. Long
Oh, Renee
overdue.
Rady.
I appreciate that, Renee Rady. Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Renee.
You're gonna mess around and win some tickets again.
You know, get fluid out there again, Renee. Go ahead, get fluid out. Hey.
That's how the shit starts right there. See? That's how the shit starts.
You the one said it. She said she came to see.
They flew themselves out.
Thanks to Uncle
Renee,
Neely.
you know what? When Chico ever give me my cut of the merch, we gonna use his part to buy your ticket.
Hey man, listen, don't try to put me in on your, on your fluid flying out and all that other stuff.
Let me read C Maven's $10 super. Stop.
Please do. Try to read it. Go ahead.
C Maven, $10 super chat. Appreciate that, C Maven. June 2026. That's right. That's today. June 1st. Browns fans paid $316.85 million roster.
Hold on, Unc, you went out. Is that just me or just you?
74 million money, 63 million per win at 5. And a glizzy in plain view. Chico, where was the glizzy? When you watched the Diddy video, where was the glizzy?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think it was, you know what? I think it was in his hand, but you couldn't see it. You just saw his hand. I was like, damn, all you saw is his fist just down. You know what? Whew.
In plain view.
TMR on the front, runner on the back. Okay. I like that, Bootney Farnsworth. Runners mount up is a good shirt. Okay. I like that too. All right. Shaking my head, Renee Rainey said.
Hey, they brought me some M&M's too.
Who brought you some M&M's? Renee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was nice of her to even think about you and do something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shouts out to Dr. Bautista. We got some news coming for you guys on that too. Stay tuned. Unc might be getting flued out himself.
Who that?
Unc, are you going to the Northwestern game, Colorado's Northwestern game in Chicago?
Yes.
All right, well, perfect then. You're gonna be able to experience some good Chicago cuisines out there.
Good.
Unc. And I said that Unc would definitely appreciate that. So shout out to Dr. Warren Bautista. You guys will hear more about that. Coming on as an official sponsor. Yeah.
And Kevin Dorsey, when I tried to get it worked out, Chico went big red on me and said his office hours are from 9 to 5.
Nah, we good on the merch, guys. We good on the merch.
Chico, man, we good.
StreamYard is expensive, Kevin Dorsey said.
That was a Chico quote. That need to be on
a Chico quote.
Hey, that's
expensive.
Man, I pay for the StreamYard. StreamYard is expensive.
I do. So if somebody's splitting something and there's a cost for something and one person is paying the cost for something, that don't make sense, right? So yeah, that was back in the day. We would leave that alone, guys.
I still you got one question, Chico, that you haven't answered.
Oh, what?
And I need you to take your time and think about this question and think about your answer because you were on the record.
Okay. No, this is off the record. What Jordan needs to see to say?
All that media training down the drain right there.
We over this shit.
We just talk, and it's live. Like everybody go cut their cameras off when you say something. Chico, I got to know. The people got to know. You watched it for 40 minutes, even though it was only 30 minutes long. We got to know, Chico. Again, one more chance to answer. Where was the glizzy?
Unfortunately, it was in plain view. It's in plain view, B. What are we doing? I'm serious though, man. Anybody watch that video, if you felt like me about the Diddy Bopster, that's Diddy, that's Take That for over 30 plus years. You watched it, you loved his music, you love what he's contributed to hip hop. You love, contributed to hip hop or contributed or same thing. If you're from Alabama, you'll say contributed. If you're from anywhere else, you'll say contributed. All right. So same thing, mean the same damn thing. All right. As my coach used to say, same difference.
like Pecker and Penis. That's the same thing.
No, Pecker and Peter.
Oh, Pecker and Peter. Okay.
Or you could call them Johnson, but that's for you fellas who got the big ones. You know, over here they call them
I hate to even read this comment, but mixed up in all that mess. So let me pause for a second, so they ain't screwed up your Bahama Bus 242 checking in. Uncle Neely Chico, all the way from the Bahamas on Saunders Beach, man.
Yes,
in the national players.
Do you know why Bahamas has some of the most beautiful water in the world?
Do tell, Chico.
Man, I thought you was gonna know, Unc. Shit, supposed to know something. I was just setting up for you, but it's because of the. I got to get the right answer, but it's something like the white settlement underneath.
Contributed.
Yeah, no, country. Yeah, that word. Got to get the people what they want, dog. All right, last question. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's for the next show. Put it like that.
Can we go to this?
Okay. Pepper. All right, yeah, 8 different champions, 8 different years. I thought we went over it. You want to add something to that?
No, I'm just saying you had it up there and then started talking about yeah, first time ever. But I will tell you this, Chico. You know the last time we had a back-to-back MVPs of the final?
No.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Okay.
Take that. Yeah, Chico.
Is this good for the league, though? Is this the parity that everybody wants to see?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm damn sure glad that OKC didn't have a dynasty because, you know, people were already getting tired of seeing them. I think, you know, you know what? This finals might be the most watched finals probably ever, or at least in the last 20 years, because you got
New York in it.
You got New York in it.
Let me tell you this.
But then hold up, you got the international Wemby in it, the alien that everybody wants to see, right? You put them two together, man. This is must watch and probably the most watched NBA finals in a long damn time.
So contrary to popular belief, Game 7 doesn't mean anything to the advertisers or sponsors. When they do their TV deals and TV rights, they have to pay for it as if it's 7 anyway. So it's not like, oh man, it's rigged. They're gonna make it go 7 for TV. Like, no, it means something to the hot dog man and the parking man because they get extra games. But TV is what TV is. That deal is set years before these teams even know they're gonna be playing each other. Having said that, when you can have New York, take your fanhood out of it and put your manhood in it. When you can have New York or LA in the finals, that's just good for business. When you got OKC versus the Pelicans, and I love New Orleans. I rock for New Orleans, but those are 2 small markets, man. Like ain't nobody trying to watch the Milwaukee Bucks, you know, in
Memphis.
It just ain't.
Sorry.
The Knicks, you got enough TV sets and streamers in New York City alone in the 5 boroughs.
That's crazy. It's only on NBC, they're saying. We'll see. I'm not sure. Yes, Jermaine, the sediment there, the white sediment. Yes, they're talking about the Bahamas. Hey, let me say this too, real quick before we end on the finals. It's Game 1, June 3rd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Usually during the finals, I'll be eating me some green plums because right around the finals, ending of the finals is when the plums start to turn red. So that lets me know each and every year what I usually be doing. Memorial Day to the finals, I'm eating some nice green Alabama plums and enjoying the at least the Game 1 and Game 2. Before we go any further, though, let me get this off the screen right here. And before we end this show, we must tell you guys that, there we go. Y'all need to go to the website and check out what we have on there right now. That is unclechico.myshopify.com. And if you want to bet on the game, go to mybookie.ag. Use the promo code BIWGDOW. That's Big Dog. Also, if you need some insurance, you feel me? And you just want to support the best insurance agent out there, and we telling you this, and we mean it. Go to Miss Denise Smith, DeniseSmithInsurance.com. That's the new website. or give her a call at 303-343-3515. You saw it scrolling across the bottom of the screen throughout the whole show. That's how you can protect what matters most with State Farm agent, Mr. Nee Smith. And if you would like to have your business, your product, brand, whatever it is, displayed right here on the Morning Run live with Big Dog Chico and Uncle Neely, inbox us today on Instagram. You can go right there, the Morning Run Live on Instagram. Inbox us, and we'll take care of everything you need, and we'll have you on right here with us. You know, we like to support who support us. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, coming out, other good stuff. Uncle Neely, let the people know. Let the people know.
Oh man, you know the other thing you can do to rock with us, to rock out with your cock out. Ooh.
You and Cox today. What's going on?
Man, you started with the glizzy and the Diddy in plain view. Go to the beautiful Boulder Broker Hotel right there at Baseline. Make your reservations to boulderbroker.com. Call them on the phone, make your reservation. But the key thing to do when you're checking in is you let them know Uncle Neely sent you, and they're going to knock 20% off of your stay. In fact, if you tell them Uncle Neely and that other guy sent you, they're going to knock 20% off your stay. So give it to Boulder Broker that you can't miss.
Hey, we got a question also. Let me see before we miss. Kevin Dorsey said, can you please answer on how to get tickets for the Northwestern game, Colorado versus Northwestern?
I'll do some research for you, but it's going to end up being it's Northwestern's game. So now I know they're transitioning stadiums, like their new stadium. I don't think opens to October, so we won't play in that. We're playing in the smaller one. So there may be some communication and ticket issues that they're dealing with there. But it's totally going to be a Northwestern function.
North. And if y'all wondering about the Colorado Buffaloes, I saw someone asking earlier why no footage or whatever from the Buffs working out. There's footage. I'll go to the CU Buffs football website, Instagram, and you got more coming on the pregame network. Shout out to Terrence and everybody that's working behind the scenes. Y'all just stay tuned. You know, videos and images and everything else coming. The Buffs are back in town and they are working, putting that work in. All right.
Strength and conditioning 1, that's what we call June, is taking place right now. Strength and conditioning.
Hold up, did I lose?
Break in. It'd be time for football after that. August will be here.
Real fast and in a hurry. Can't wait. Can't dang on wait, dog. Anything you excited about this season before we go? I mean, I know everything, but
everything.
Every damn thing.
Everything.
The Buffs are back in town.
I can't wait to see the glizzy, but it needs to be in plain view.
Yeah, you know you like it in plain view. My God. Chico, are you going to any games? I'm planning to at least go to one away and one home game. I got to get back to Boulder again. I guess you can say that. I'm waiting on Unc to fly me out. You got to fly me out. Oh, you going to flew me out too?
Renee Rainey.
Thanks to Unc. Renee, you killed me on that one, Renee. Renee, that was so funny because I wasn't expecting it. And I wasn't thinking about, you actually got the tickets from the show. I was just thinking about how you said it. I got out there and I got to see and experience Boulder and everything out there. Thanks to Unc. Oh. Okay. Just leave it at that then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's stop, dog. Rocking out with your cock out and stuff like that. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit the like, subscribe, coming out, other good stuff. We're going to get up and about this thing. This has been another episode of TMR Live with Uncle Neely, Big Dog, Chico, Cleasy. And if you want your glizzy, like Unc said, y'all just go order y'all a nice kosher hot dog. That's the type Unc like to eat. All right. Consistency wins. Go there, get you some merch. And we appreciate y'all once again. Until next time, this has been The Morning Run. Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat.
Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning Run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runners, grab your coffee.
69, 79, 99. Run for the border and don't waste time. Lean the Doritos up.